Alright, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We've got some interesting news here. So, it appears as though Gamma 1 and 2 are going to be coming to Dokkan. Now, in which fashion is this going to happen? It's a little bit hard to say for sure, right? We know that there is basically going to be some info coming shortly. Again, teasing Gamma 1 and 2 for Dokkan here. Now, I'm trying to think, like, how they would do this, right? Like, eventually, we're going to have a huge, major Dragon Ball Superhero celebration that's going to happen, right? We're going to have Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, all the big guns and stuff like that are going to happen. For whatever reason, all of the games are slow to add these characters in, which tells us it's Toei, right? Dragon Ball Heroes is always allowed to just jump right away with shit, right? But like Xenoverse 2, Legends, Dokkan, they have almost nothing, right? Legends, excuse me, has had Gamma 1 and 2 for a while. In Legends, it's all the attacks they did from the trailers, right? And it looks as though Dokkan is going to be getting Gamma 1 and 2. Now, what's funny, actually, let me pull this up. Let's go to the timeline of events right here. I think what we could see with Gamma 1 and 2, I imagine that they would sell these characters, right? Gamma 1 and 2, like, could they be free to play? Maybe, but I would think a much more likely outcome here would be, what was it, the beginning of September? Where is it? Yeah, here it is, right here. Oh, this is the story event, though. This isn't actually, damn, how could I don't even know how I could pull up their banner. This was a banner that dropped with Skinny Boo, this Android 17, Topo, and Bergamo, right? They had a banner that dropped. I don't know if I could pull it up. Damn. Okay, so there was that one. Then, of course, there was also the banner that dropped in November. Of course, this is the huge, iconic, right? Like, oh my god, like, like 300 stone nonsense banner that dropped. Damn, I don't know if I couldn't, like, easily pull these up, right? Like, I think I could pull up, DBZ's face here, and I could go grab the banners this way, but like these are very, very, very old banners, right? DBZ's face has not updated in quite a while. I guess I could try this. I do, but it's years I'd have to head back, right, to actually pull up those banners. But that's what I think we could see from this Gamma 1 and 2, is potentially them dropping on a banner. I don't know. So let's look at, like, sort of like the way we can predict some things with the schedule are going to look, right? If they're going to tease Gamma 1 and 2, I would imagine that means they'll be releasing sometime soon, probably within the month of October. I think the way it'll pan out, right, and we're specifically talking JP right here. As of right now, this info, this tease for Gamma 1 and 2, this is specifically for JP Dokkan. They easily could come to Global at the same time as well, but as far as we know right now, it is for JP, right? So, for JP, in October and November, typically we get, like, one summonable LR between these 2 months, right, is how it goes, right? 3 years ago, God Goku came out in November, and then the last 2 years, we've had LRs essentially for Halloween, right? LR Turles, and then LR Hit and God Goku. And then also, we will get Heroes stuff at the end of November, right? So we should get teasers for Hero stuff. There's a stream sometime between the 20th and the 23rd, something like that. There's a Heroes live stream, and we'll see some units that will come to Dokkan during that Heroes live stream. But essentially, I'm explaining this poorly. We'll get a Dokkan Fest at the end of October. We'll get an LR, right, between October and November. We'll get one LR, and then the Heroes banner. I then think we could then have another banner that would drop that would have Gamma 1 and 2. Potentially, right? We could maybe even see maybe like a Piccolo unit or Pan or something like that also added to a banner. I feel like that would make a ton of sense. If I actually head back over here, right? Don't forget that there is currently 2 events in Dokkan. related to superhero as well, right? So we do have the story event, the Dragon Ball Superhero story event, which um is it not even in here? God damn it. You're kidding me. It's not even No. Oh, it might be is it it's a special event, isn't it? Special. That's why. It's a special. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So this right here. Now they actually did like accidentally reveal the global Twitter accidentally revealed this, right? That this eventually is going to have a support memory, this story event. The increased drop rate right here is Miraculous Awakening. You know, eventually that's going to tie into Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, both of whom will be on Miraculous Awakening, right? Which is, you know, a character getting like this huge transformation sort of in the middle of battle for the first time, right? So like Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the baby fight is on there, right? UI from the Tournament of Power is on there. Super Saiyan Goku from the fight against Frieza on Namek is on there, right? This is eventually going to get a support memory. They could easily, you know, do like sort of a mini celebration, right? So like they could drop a banner that has like Gamma 1 and 2. They could drop a couple new stages for this, right? They could give Gohan his Dokkan Awakening. Now, people were theorizing this Gohan could be an LR. I don't think so. I think he's just going to Dokkan Awaken into a Super Saiyan Gohan. The reason he has 5 links is because I think one of the extra links he'll get is Super Saiyan, as it's UR, and then, of course, he'll also get Shattering the Limit. That's my sort of expectation there. So that would open up to Super Saiyan Gohan being a free-to-play unit. Ultimate Gohan could be some sort of summonable unit, and then, of course, Beast Gohan also could be a summonable unit, right? That is something that they could do. Then the other thing that we have to keep in mind as well is there is also the Cell Max event, right? Cell Max, of course, is currently the most difficult event in the game. Where is... Right here. Okay, there's a title you get for beating Stage 1 of the Cell Max event. So, it seems very likely to me that we will get a new stage added to this. It does seem crazy, but we could get a stronger version of Cell Max, right, actually added into the game. So even though, right, it's just like a small little sort of like leak that we've got that we know Gamma 1 and 2 are going to be coming soon, right? Dokkan is teasing that Gamma 1 and 2, we will be seeing them soon in game. There's still a bunch of stuff that could come with them that's not necessarily, right, Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. There is quite a few things that they could pull from the Dragon Ball Superhero film, right? Don't forget there's Fat Gotenks. You know, there's Android 18. There's a lot of different characters that they could sort of add in. Now, Gamma 1 and 2 specifically, I mean, it's going to be super hard to predict. I imagine they will be super class units. I suppose they could release a super class version and an extreme class version too. That's very possible. But I would imagine these will be super class characters that will be on the movie hero category. So that's why I believe I mentioned this in some video. But I was that event we could do during the Worldwide Download Celebration where you could get skill orbs for either movie hero characters or movie bosses characters. I was pretty much focusing exclusively on the movie hero side because it's like Ultimate Gohan, Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Piccolo Power Awakening, Base Piccolo, Pan, Fat Gotenks, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, right? Like, these are all characters that are going to be on movie heroes that are going to be coming from the movie, whereas, like, the only movie boss from the movie would be Cell Max, right? That's one sort of misplay Dokkan did, is that they created the category as movie bosses rather than just movie villains, right? So all the minions of villains are not actually on that category. But like what Gamma 1 and 2 would have, right? I feel like eventually they've got to drop a Red Ribbon Army category. That could be a good idea too if they want to go back to some of the early Dragon Ball stuff, right? Like Commander Black and the OG Red Ribbon Army. For sure, like that could work with a lot of them. But I could see Gamma 1 and 2 potentially like we could almost take a lot of inspiration from like a Great Saiyaman unit from them, right? Like I would not be shocked, right? They got Shocking Speed, they have Hero of Justice, Brainiacs, like these types of links are very possible. Special Pose, Defenders of Justice, right? Like these are categories these characters are probably going to be on. it's tough to say for sure. And then don't forget that there's also potentially a bunch of like Android like centric links that they could have as well, right? Like if we pull up the new Android 8 that just dropped, Android Assault is very possible. They could potentially have Infighter or Tough as Nails, right? But this is good. Gamma 1 and 2, I mean, this is fresh. Like, the thing about Dragon Ball Super Superhero, maybe you're not the biggest fan of it or some of the characters or something from it, whatever. This is fresh Dragon Ball content, right? Like, you know, the last fresh shit we had was the Broly movie at the end of 2018. So, the sooner we get this stuff, the better, right? Like, actual new characters in Dokkan is going to be very, very fire. So, let me know what you guys think. Again, right now, we don't know, I guess, for sure, like, summonable, free-to-play characters, stuff like that. I imagine that this could be very similar to, again, what I showed at the start of the video, like those OG sort of Tournament of Power banners. They haven't really done banners like that in a while, right? Where they just drop sort of like new characters that aren't like a Dokkan Fest or an LR or something like that. But I think with this movie, that's exactly what we could see, right? Like Gamma 1 and 2 sort of dropped as a banner. I imagine they could be super good, right? Like if they're like Chi-Lai and Fasha level, that could be really, really good. And again, for a number of teams, I mean, they'll be on androids, again, probably movie heroes, special pose, maybe defenders of justice, right? Like, let's just take a quick glance at the categories here, and identify ones that they potentially could be a part of. No, I mean, they wouldn't be on, like, full power. Maybe Gamma 2, his final attack. They'll be on androids for sure. They wouldn't be on this. They're not seeking out the Dragon Balls. They wouldn't be on Time Travelers or anything like that. Again, movie heroes, I think we will see them on. Oh, they're on Artificial Lifeform. Yeah, they are. They're Artificial Lifeform. Interesting. Okay. That's good. Artificial Lifeform certainly could use the buffs. Okay, that's cool. I don't think they would be on Siblings Bond. I guess it's possible. I don't think so. Oh, Worthy Rivals. Yeah, they could be on Worthy Rivals as well. I would think Gamma 1 specifically, if he's in any future content, he for sure could be on Worthy Rivals, but I think it's possible we could see them on Worthy Rivals as well. A lot of these other ones, maybe, again, Gamma 2 at the end of the movie could get the final trump card one. Probably not, though. Special Pose, they'll be on for sure, 100%. I mean, All Out Struggle is such a vague-ass category. They could put any unit they want to and any unit they don't want to, right? But they could very easily get, like, all the characters from the fight against Cell Max on All Out Struggle. I think that would be fine. Saviors, perhaps Gamma 2 at the end. Maybe Connected Hope. See, it gets tough with a lot. Because a lot of these are so, like, up for interpretation. Defenders of Justice, I think there's a very good chance they could be on that as well. And that's probably it. Maybe Accelerated Battle, maybe Bond of Friendship, right? Some of these categories get a maybe. Oh, Battle of Fate. So, Battle of Fate only consists of characters from the actual, like, story arcs, right? Is what Battle of Fate is. It's just only characters from story arcs. No movie characters are on Battle of Fate at all, right? Like, you could point out, like, Beerus and, like, the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta and shit like that. But the reason they're on here is because it's anime arcs as well. Golden Frieza, Beerus, Blue Goku, and Vegeta. LR Golden Frieza, right? The only specific movie character that's on Battle of Fate is actually Cell Max. The boss, Cell Max, is actually on Battle of Fate. So it is possible that other superhero characters would end up on that, and both Gamma 1 and 2 would end up on Battle of Fate if that's the case. That's good. That is good. Because Battle of Fate does have a 200% leader skill in the LR Vegeta and Trunks as well. So let me know what you guys think of the info. That's Gamma 1 and 2 are coming soon to Dokkan. I am definitely very excited. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.